All right, this video is primarily meant for Scotty K Fitness. I hope he sees this. I doubt he will. I'm not a big time content creator, but I still make these videos anyway to put them out. And over the recent stuff that's happened, I'm going to provide my take, but more so it's going to be directed towards Scotty. So we'll start off that way. Hey, Scotty, sorry things have not gone well. And I will say what I've had to say to a few people in my life, in like actual life, which is that what happened was wrong. It's wrong. But in that, people do make mistakes. And you reacted strongly to something somebody was doing that was wrong. And we all know two wrongs don't make a right. We all know that. I'm still following you. I will still follow you because I believe overall your message has been good. I do think this is a point of inflection. This is a point to look at yourself and look around and see what you can do better and how you can prevent these things from happening in the future. And that's all that can be asked. Now, if this was a reoccurring theme, that'd be a problem. If this is something you did on the regular, I'd be unfollowing. But it's not, and I feel that as a creator anyway, what you've presented is better than just what happened. We all sometimes mess up. If you want to put it in game terms, since you love Fallout, sometimes we pick the wrong dialogue option. That doesn't destroy the entirety of our playthrough, though. It just means we have to do better later on. So take this opportunity, do better. If you feel, as I watched your video, you said you feel like you're failing friends, then stay true to that. I do not believe that people grow and then suddenly become horrible people. I think as long as we stay grounded and realize our core mission, we can continue to do better. Take it as a time to reflect. If you're taking a break, take a break. If you're not and you're pushing forward, then push forward. But keep the people around you in mind, because remember, they love you and they care about you. And a lot of people, especially me, love what you do and think you're doing a great thing. I envy where you're at and would love to have the opportunity to be where you're at, knowing all that entails and how I can lose my temper with people. But you can lead by example and do better and show people to recover from this. So yes, I'm still following you. And for those that are saying horrible things at this point, I think those are people that were at you to begin with. They're not your true core fan base. They're not your followers. These are people that have been waiting for you to trip so they can pile on. And that's what they're doing. Ignore them. Move on. Yeah, you lost a sponsorship. But let's be real. Sponsorships can be a dime a dozen. Somebody else will pick you up. This will fade throughout. Again, what happened was wrong, but it's not the worst thing to have happened. And it sounds like the guy was a pretty horrible person. Not that I'm saying you should do things like that, but people can only take so much. Be sure you're taking care of yourself. Be sure you're giving yourself the time you need to handle things before you react. I've live streamed before. I know what it's like to have trolls come in and say terrible things. Even as terrible as the things they're saying are, all we can really do is report them, block them, and move on. Because there's 10 trolls for every actual person that provides engagement. That's just all there is. This is a small-time channel I have here, and I get trolls. When I streamed, I've had well under 100 people for a while. I'm not that big there either. And I still get people that decide they're going to come in and be just awful people, saying terrible things. So, do with it what you will. Don't know if this will help anything or not, but I wanted to make a video out because I'm a content creator. I deal with people constantly telling me to shut my mouth, but here's what it is. I still support you. I still think overall you're doing good. I don't think you're lying to yourself saying that you're doing good. I think you just got lost for a moment. Do better. You can. I know you can. You can pull through this and show us. And that's all I've got for you.